What's up, everybody? This is Pastor G. I hope your year has gotten off to a great start. I know that it has, but I'm here to tell you that it's about to get even better. I want to share a passage, a scripture out of the book of Romans. It's Romans 8 and 28. Very familiar passage of scripture. We know that all things work together for good to them that love God and are the called according to his purpose. Now, a very familiar passage of scriptures, and sometimes we make the mistake, we'll add a word here, or take a word away, and then it changes the meaning of the passage. But we know that God is very specific. So let's take a very intimate look at this passage. It says, we know that all things work together for good, not for the good, but for good, meaning that everything God does or everything God has assigned for us is eternal, meaning he plans for it to be throughout eternity, for the rest of my life. He says for good. Once we discover it is for good, I'm not changing. To them that love him. Now in the book of John, the 14th chapter, the 15th verse, it says, if you love me, then you will keep my commandments. Or you obey what I say. You do what it takes to bring me pleasure. If you love me. To them who are the called according to his purpose. Now, notice what it just said here, which is very key. Who are the called. Now, we have attached ourselves to a cause, which might in fact be a great cause, but it ain't the call that God has called us into, meaning specifically for me, the thing that he called me to do. Not a good cause. Now, notice this. He says, if you don't discover the call, the specific thing for you, then sure enough, all things are not working together for your good, which is key. Sometimes we go through things in life and we say, man, why? I thought all these things were supposed to be working together for my good. I'm doing a lot of good things. I'm a part of a good cause. But he says, yes, that's good. But the call meaning specific for you, the specific thing that I've called you to do. This is what we're discovering in this season. Because these are principles and keys that God has already placed in our life for us to be successful. He's already put it in our DNA to be successful. Now we just got to discover the call. And once we discover the call, then all things are going to work together for our good. Our business will get off the ground. Our going back to school will be easier. All things in life will be easier because God has already put the components in place for success. This is Pastor G saying this year, discover the call specifically for you and watch God move like he never will.